Once upon a time, not too long ago actually, I used to love watching Larry Bird highlights, and not him shooting threes or really not scoring highlights, it was his passing. Of course, he could take entire teams apart using only his left hand, but his vision might have been more dangerous than any offensive move he had in his set. It's a really beautiful thing to watch, and that's what makes me thankful for having Nikola Jokic in our league. No, this is not me saying Nikola Jokic is Larry Bird, but in terms of being able to dissect teams with IQ, court vision, and passing, his game is magical, and it's already on full display this season, which makes it a shame that the NBA only gave them a couple of national TV games despite them being in the Western Conference Finals. The casual NBA fan might not be able to appreciate what he does, so that probably explains that, but if you're on this video, there is a chance you do, or after you leave it you will. So with 2 triple doubles through the first 3 games, let's break down some of what he's already doing this season. Alright, so in this play, he's even going to get a good contest here. It looks like a deflection, or yeah, that's a block on Fox, and look, boom, just like that. Effortlessly, quick, on target, dot outlet pass. This is ridiculous. He gets so many easy points like this, just in the blink of an eye, it's just gone. A lot of the times when the defense is pulled out of sorts like this, you have a Jokic mismatch, you already have 2 points for the Nuggets. And especially with this guy, if you watch him regularly, you realize he's not always looking to score. So he's got a clear height advantage, can get 2 points here, but instead he's just going to drag Bagley over and easy cut, easy pass. And it might look simple, but every big man ain't making this pass, bro. Bagley came over to help. He actually came over to double. And Jokic is going to have to get this up and over him with accuracy, hit a moving target, and this is why he's always a threat. It's either a score or an assist. This play is very Larry Bird-esque. Look at this. Back down, get deep in the paint where he wants. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He was getting exactly what he wanted in terms of post position here. The Nuggets always have some action moving around him. Here's Millsap cutting in. That attracts the full-on double team, and he fakes one pass, gets Bagley totally out of position, fakes another pass and gets Hield out of position, and then throws it over. That is so ridiculous. The more times you watch Jokic plays in slow motion, the more ridiculous they become, seriously. Just in case you missed it the first time here. Bagley fake, then there's the Hield fake right there to get him out of position. He got Millsap completely open, so Millsap did half of the work, Jokic did the rest. Oh my goodness. This action was already being developed. Gary Harris just sneaking behind Halliburton here. He got a little bit lost. Dot. Collects the ball right here, takes one look at the setup. Harris is out of bounds, just waits for it, and it's just pinpoint. This one isn't about playmaking, but it's just ridiculous. Look, just one dribble off one leg. What are you supposed to do when somebody can do unorthodox things like this? This is what made Dirk Nowitzki one of the greatest power forwards of all time. You just never quite knew what he was going to do. Of course, he wasn't so much the passer Jokic is, but just one dribble away, set up, off one leg, off balance. If you can get your shot off like that anytime, you are unstoppable. Watch this magic right here. Jokic is going to start his pass action to get Kawhi out of position, like he's on the wing. Gotcha. That's so stupid. All right, so one more time in slow motion. Here's the screen, constantly moving. He's going to catch the ball, and as he's spinning, it looks like he's ready to throw a pass. Kawhi actually doesn't even know where MPJ is right here. He sees him out of the corner of his eye, but it looks like he assumes that he's going to the wing because Jokic was already getting ready to pass it. And as he's moving, throws an on-target pass to where MPJ is going to be. He actually took him to the corner. Yeah, if you slow down even more right here, the pass actually led him away from Kawhi Leonard while he was moving. So Jokic is spinning and leads his guy to the perfect spot where he'll get an open jumper. So this guy leads defenses one way and leads his teammates another. Look at this. Just one hand, come and get it. Nope, that way. Stupid. Jokic will make you look ridiculous, bro. Batum really thought he was just going to take this hand off. And Jokic just flips it right over. Ibaka has no clue what's going on. Nah, bro, we got to fight after this. That's ridiculous. I've never seen somebody get crossed on a pass. All right, so we're going to move on here because there wasn't really much that happened in the Clippers game. This was one of these horrible Christmas blowouts, but still, though, that's your big man right there. All right, so this is the one. Career high, 18 assists, triple-double. I was watching this live, though, and I was like, this is just ridiculous. He goes exactly where he wants, and it doesn't matter what you do. Uses his weight to get into the paint, just uses the craftiness, a couple of fakes, tons of patience, and tons of touch. Beautiful little two-man game right here, and you can always abuse this when James Harden, especially this version of James Harden, the one that doesn't even want to play for the Rockets, you can easily get this over on them. The defensive effort is minimal these days, but still, this was really pretty. Nothing special, especially PJ Tucker trying to guard him at center, but still. Here's another moving dot from your center in transition. One dribble, gets his guy in the corner, the momentum to get to the basket, relocates under the basket. As a matter of fact, the Rockets pretty much just let him walk into the paint here, but hey, this is this is his awareness. This is what he takes advantage of. He's also going to get a size advantage here in the paint, but check it out. Nope, I'm not going to back down. Whoop, you take it. Oh my goodness. You know, the Rockets, and he actually missed it too. I didn't realize he was going to miss the shot. Rockets aren't playing good defense, and this is how Jokic ends up with 18 assists. I mean, he's a great passer, obviously, but the effort is minimal, and he's just having fun out here. He was grinding passing badges this game. He's got Harden on him here, so again, minimal effort. But look, I'm not going to take advantage of it. I'm just going to look right over you, throw a dot to the corner. Still a tough shot, my goodness. That was a crazy tough shot. But if you watch Jokic, watch for these cross-court passes, these skip passes he routinely throws. It actually looked like for a second he was going under the basket here. I think that got a couple of people because Jamal Murray's defender was ball watching here. But still, though, Murray had to create that space. That's Bubble Murray right there. Okay, this one even faked me out. I swore he was going to Gary Harris as the cutter right here. So did Harden, so did everybody. Wide open to the corner. Come on now, this is your center making this pass. This is your center making this pass. PJ Tucker is on him. You've got a cutter right here. The defense is pulled in multiple directions. The corner is wide open, and he sees that. And the obvious play is the cutter. That's where Harden goes. And so that's a lot of recovery right there the Rockets have to make up to get to the corner. And for a shooter like MPJ, it's just not on time. This one, it looks like he had an option in the corner here for MPJ, but again, just Paul Millsap positions himself perfectly under the basket. And yeah, actually that pass would have probably definitely been picked off by PJ Tucker. But this is what makes this offense centered around Jokic beautiful, is you've got options at all times, and he just picks it apart. He just looks at his options and picks the best one. Also, he's throwing this perfectly accurate while help is coming. That's just crazy. I feel like they ran the same action like 3 times. Here, Murray's going to cut in and just drag attention away from the corner, and perfect pass over Harden to the corner. Come on now. You got to get some height on Jokic, and then even then it's probably not going to matter. But having Harden draped over you, who's actually a pretty good low post defender, and being able to throw this perfectly on target right to your shooter without really even having to move, without having the defense reading where you're going, that's just a valuable asset. I think the Nuggets are going to be really, really good this year. Peep how fast Jokic read the floor here, so this is going to be a turnover. And you can barely even see when he looks at Millsap's direction. He looked both ways and found him perfectly in the corner. Actually led him to the corner with that pass. It looks like he kind of threw it to where he was going to be again. That's a perfect dot while moving. But check it out. Let's go back here a little bit. So he's going to start running, and you can't really even see on film here. Even if you slow it down, you can't really see when he looks at Paul Millsap, but clearly he can see where he's going. PJ Tucker is far behind, he's trailing, and so he looks at the pass that he really shouldn't throw. And he didn't even look at Millsap when he threw it. Look at this, I actually didn't catch this. Look, he's not looking at Millsap. If you just pause it right there, he's just stopping mid-run to throw this perfect pass. This is your center, ladies and gentlemen. This is your big man. And now he's just going to pick your defense apart. This is a little pick and roll here. Had an easy free throw jumper. It's so beautiful, it hurts. This is an easy 2 points for Jokic if he wants it. This is a free throw line jumper. The entire defense is looking at him. Nothing back door, nothing under the rim. He sees everything that the Rockets don't. This is, oh my goodness. This had to be the easiest 18 assist game ever. Once again, using a size advantage against the defense, but not to score. Spin into the help and throw it right under the goal for an L1. All right, clearly he saw this help coming because he sees this entire side of the floor. He also sees MPJ, so he says, I'm just going to draw the help, and that's just simple. He just baited the Rockets into that one. This guy is so intelligent. And by the way, this is also a fading pass while help is coming, and it's still accurate. Very simple action here, just making the defense collapse with the pick and roll. And that's the thing about him. See, he never forces the issue because technically he could probably take this inside. There's probably going to be a charge if he does, but there's just no way to rotate to the corner fast enough. And this is almost an no-look pass. Yeah, he saw it the entire time. When did he look and see Paul Millsap? I don't think he did. He just knew where he was in the set. This is just too easy. Look at this. Never looks that way. Never looks that way and just throws it. Just knows where his guys are. Once again, I was watching this, and anytime Harden was involved in this action, it was an easy 2 points. Seriously. Nobody was rotating to help him. He wasn't really hustling to... But we know that. We know mostly what you're going to get with him is offense. Still, perfect pass. Moving target. This one is actually an extremely rare miss for Jokic. This is a very simple cut from Paul Millsap, so the guy's still going to knock down the shot here. That's Will Barton, but if anything, this just shows how great of a team the Nuggets are when it comes to movement and it comes to IQ, because they just picked the Rockets apart like this the entire night, and there was no help there either. Harden did not help on Millsap. Nobody helped on Millsap. That was 2 points if he wanted it. Barton might have even been able to get that pass if he wanted. It looks like he looked at it, but the defender was hip to it. Yep, come here, Barton, and bro, what? Come on now. Come on now. Bro, what? So he's gonna bring Barton to him. In a little fake handoff, which is gonna get House totally out of position. He thought he was gonna steal it. Could have thrown this first pass right here, but that's not good enough because that gives the help time to come over. Instead, he is going to readjust and perfectly bounce it behind the defender to his guy. Bro, that's crazy. That is crazy. So once again, size advantage, draw the defense in. Somebody is going to cut. It looks like he has the corner. Nope, right under the goal. Nobody saw it. Nobody on the Rockets is trying to see it at this point. They're down 20 with 6 minutes to go, but still though, I really do love the Nuggets action here. It's just so simple and so beautiful. He probably had MPJ for a dunk right here. This probably would have been a poster if he gave it to him. Might have been a steal in the corner. I don't know. It looks like Morris might have readjusted to the wing there and got a shot. Still, that's not the most open one because you've got back door right here, just nobody's paying attention. And he sees it all. This is like chess for him. It's like he's looking at a chessboard. And I think that'll be all on Jokic for now. With the lack of national attention due to how many national TV games they don't have, he's already at an inherent disadvantage to win MVP as opposed to some of the players we're going to see 10 times more. But assuming the Nuggets have a good record or they improve upon what they did last year, he's going to be right near the top of that race. Be sure to drop by to the weekly podcast I do called the Domcast. It's on the second channel. Link is in the comment section and description. It's also going to be on the end screen card here. And leave a like, comment, and sub if you enjoyed this video. Also hit the bell next to my name if you want notifications every time a new video drops. I appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you on the next one.